Hello, good people of the internet. Today we're going to be playing Silicon City, which in the developer's own words is a new take on the classic city builder genre, where each citizen voices their own opinion. I don't know a lot about the game, but we can learn together. This is the day before release, so it isn't the 1.0 version. So if there are some minor mistakes, then forgive the game for that. But we're going to play the tutorial, and we'll see what it's all about. I'm assuming that flicker is part of the game. We'll see. If it keeps doing that into the game, we will maybe check the options. Silicon City is a city building game where you are the mayor. To develop your city, you need to set a budget, listen to the residents' opinions, and solve their problems. I was used to reading it. You just graduated from the prestigious Silly Academy, a remote and international school of... It's just going too quickly to read at this speed, clearly. Anyway, the words are on the screen. Internship, contract practice, visiting different towns, complete the missions to learn the mechanics, earn a signature to access next level where you unlock new game modes. I mean, even skimming it, it's not exactly. Yes, it's under development. Thank you for playing. Do we skip now? So, story mode, which is the tutorial. There's 0, which is a young graduate, or there's 1. Is this the difficulty level? Or is this the story mode? Right, this was what we just watched, maybe the young graduate. Just graduated from prestigious City Academy. Time to take the first step. Alright, so that was the video we just watched. Fine. So now we're going to discover how a cute little village turns into a pleasant place to live. Welcome to our beautiful village of Saint... It's, the developer is French. I'm not going to try and pronounce the French town name because I will butcher it. Congratulations on your appointment to the position of First Deputy Mayor. I'm Councillor Angela, and we'll be working together to make the town a great place to live. Yesterday, the town's citizens, not citizens, have re-elected the mayor. According to his campaign pledges, he will develop the town so that we could reach 20 citizens. Unfortunately, the mayor is actually on vacation because running an electoral campaign is very tiring, you know. As the deputy mayor, it is your job to supervise the city during his absence. Don't worry, I'll be there to guide you. This here is a commercial area. Where? You can already see that some institutions and offices are already established. We also have a restaurant, but something's wrong. Click on the restaurant to select it. Nobody comes to work. Follow the tracker to find the restaurant. Hold. I might go and increase the size of the UI. I think that was an option I saw. I think the right mouse button, WAS keys to hold, or middle mouse, is that? Possibly. And left mouse to select the building. Make sure your keyboard is properly configured by pressing space to open your control options. So, I don't know if that is space. Anyway, let's go change the UI. Because it's gone ultra small for, it was on the default size, I think, originally, when I looked in the main menu. I'm not quite sure why it's decided to go to super tiny, but there we go. Okay. So it would be nice to have those. Okay, now we might be able to actually read it. So yes, right mouse must to rotate the camera. You can't do it whilst this thing is on the screen. Yes, it's middle mouse or the WASD keys to just move. And is that escape? Yes. Okay. Anyway, so we can move. We can move the camera. We can zoom in. And it wanted us to choose, is this the restaurant? That is the medium restaurant. Ah, and this is bigger as well. That's good. There's no activity, no employees. That's not surprising. The mayor forgot to zone the neighborhood as a residential area. The residential area can welcome new citizens. These citizens will need to get a job and will therefore look for one in the commercial area next to it. So build a residential area big enough to welcome new souls into your town. Build a residential area of 16 cells, select the build menu on the bottom of the screen, then choose the first menu, urban zoning, then select houses. In order to ease the access of building for your citizens, a road must be close. Doesn't say how close, but we're just going to build it in here anyway. So, urban zoning, residential, standard city builder so far. Shops will receive a new and available workforce as soon as the first citizens move in, and now let's wait until the new citizens build their homes. First citizen, let's wait for first. Yes, they arrive usually between 7 and 10 a.m. And there they are. Here they are. Our first citizen, they will now look for a job. It's your round, select the restaurant and wait for the citizens to apply for a job. So it has 0 of 6 workers, and I assume we're going to see some people getting those jobs. It's a nice touch that they have actual jobs: cook, dishwasher, janitor, waiter, chef. You can see people moving around. They're getting jobs. This is good for the economy as well as for their happiness, but we'll see more of that in details in another chapter. Wait, what's going on? I'm hearing from some growling coming from McCormick's farm. Let's see what's happening there. Gosh darn it. It's always the same around here. Everything for them city dwellers. While we're isolated on the other side of the forest, Mr. Mayor didn't do nothing for the citizens to come work at the farm. Mr. McCormick is a stubborn old man, but he has a point. Their farm's isolated and we have to do something about it. Without roads, the citizens currently living in the residential area cannot reach the farm. Let's help them by building a road that will connect the farm to the rest of the city. I'm not sure if it's just me, but this being on an angle and the text being flat is hurting. This is better. I like this. So yeah, select the build menu and then choose the road menu and select the regular street. Draw the road in a straight line from the city to the farm. Hold mouse button while dragging. Sure. All fairly standard. So a road. Did they say any particular one? Pedestrian alley, so they can... Dirt road for your citizens to travel on, walking or driving. Due to its irregularity, cars will drive slower, also connect power. Pedestrian alley, right, okay. So we can only do a dirt road. That's how it wants. A dirt road. All the roads are dirt roads in this town. No real roads. Okay. I have built a road to the farm, have I not? Free construct over this. What do I have to do? Select a regular street. Okay, so it wants me to build a regular street, which I can't do. But they're happy with what I have done. Didn't think y'all would be so fast. Old Lady McCormick and I got no time to get ready before the new employees arrive. Also, I'd need another little favor, if it ain't too much to ask. See my fields, they're all scattered around. Mr. Mayor had no time for the urban plan. We are not allowed to cultivate all of the lands yet, and we don't have no roads to access the far out fields. Could you do that if it ain't too much to ask? So select the regular street in the build menu. This time you'll lay a road all around McCormick's Fields. Hold shift while you draw a rectangle to lay out the road. Release your left click when you're happy with the location. So we're going to build this thing. Again, it's saying regular street in the tutorial, but I think that's really what it wants us to do. Let's move on now. The McCormick's Farm, again. Now let's, in the build menu, urban zoning and the farm zone. Build over the entirety of McCormick's land, even on the already built zones. You'll see that the existing buildings are not replaced, only the empty surfaces become constructible. So in zoning, we want a farming area, and we're just going to say all of it. Good lord. Well, that looks fine by me. Thanks for the help. The city's old abandoned house is giving us some trouble. The infrastructure is old and dangerous. Demolish it to make space for new residences. Select the bulldozer at the bottom left of the screen, or press the F key. I think they need to make these icons the same size or a bit bigger. Place your cursor on top of the building or the road that you wish to destroy and click. Be careful, bulldozer must be handled with care. You won't be refunded. Basic house 1. Right, this is the aim of the next bit. So it wants us to have 0 houses, but we have 1. Which house does it want us to demolish? This thing. So it wants us to destroy this thing because that has the icon. That's the target. I mean, this is a house for sure. What are you? Basic house. Yeah, that's what it wants me to destroy. Anyway. Disasters. No, we want the bulldozer. Okay. Very good. The area is clean now, therefore we can now focus on the original mayor's promise to the citizens reach 20 new inhabitants. The new citizens arrive early in the morning. We will have to wait a few days before we reach our goal. Let's speed up time a little. You can use the buttons at the top right part of the screen or use the numeric keys 1, 2, 3 to adjust the game speed. So here are the speed controls. And we're trying to get to 20 new citizens. To do so, build a new residential area in the same locations as an old building you previously demolished. Speed up the time to watch your city develop faster. Remember, in order to ease the access to the building for your citizens, a road must be close. But is this close enough? I mean, it's already zoned, I think. Because if we say residential, it's all the same. This is a park. I mean, we could do the same thing. You know, build the road. We're doing shift. That's 4x5. I mean, the internal area is not 4x5. Yeah, it is. Ignore me. So yeah, we could do that. And stick some more residential in there. I mean, we're losing money. It said to speed up time. Or, because they only arrive in the morning. So how does the budget look? 60.6% residential income. 20% commercial, 25% industrial. Expenses. Where do they come from? Nothing from police, fire, or health. They're coming from the park. This park is quite expensive. Transportation, so that's the roads, and public services, which, okay, fine, would be, well, it's got like courthouses, so there may be a mayor's house or something. Nobody wants to move into your city. No, that was too quick as well. There's a mayor assistant thing somewhere. The game has been automatically saved successfully. Thanks. I give you help about Silicon City. Ask me anything. Maybe your city's not very attractive. Build more parks. Is what I said earlier. Assistant here to help you going around Silicon City. Unfortunately, my ability to chat hasn't been implemented yet. Stay tuned. Anyway. Oh, we're in November. We were in October before. So it's not moving days slowly, it's moving months. Maybe each one of these fake days, even though it has a time, it just changes the month. You know, similar to other city building games, of which we won't really mention. Anyway, we did it. Our town now has 20 inhabitants. We definitely have a strong sense of responsibility. This will take you places in life. Hello, everyone. Mr. Mayor, already back from your vacation? Yes, it seems like I forgot to book the hotel and everything was full. 650 miles for nothing. How about you? How did you handle my campaign pledges? Did you notice you get a signature when you reach certain goals? These signatures represent citizens' appreciation in your city. Today, you are deputy mayor, but tomorrow, when you'll gain enough signatures, you could run for the elections and one day manage your own city. Be careful, some signatures are harder to get than others, but not all citizens have the same requirements after all. Very good. Now let's try to win another signature. One last challenge. Build additional catering, residential, and farm areas. Catering. Connect them together to the existing road network. You must have 50 citizens in town before April. And that would get me a signature. Okay, so once 50 citizens... Oh no, now it's calling them citizens. Catering. So we have residential food area, which doesn't count as commercial. Oh no, it does. This is commercial, but it is a restaurant. What is this then? Factories. It's saying pedestrian alley, so for them to walk along. Why would they need that? Just have more catering areas. So this green thing, what's the green thing? Obviously this is a wind farm, but this is it a canal or something? Parks. Just a green grass park, maybe? If I click on it, green space, yeah. Right. And that's a tiny house. Great. Well, in other games, there's normally a demand thing. I'm not quite sure what the 1, 2, 3 is. Nope. Yeah, so in other games there's normally demand. Maybe it hasn't got it yet. Maybe it sits in this area of the screen. Fine. Let's just add, well, I don't know. Can't demolish this area. Or anything. You're gonna let me build food area? No, can't build things in this area. Right, I can only build things which are highlighted in such color. Okay. Well, I assume 2 blocks is close enough. Just play. This farming area, did they use it all up? Maybe. But we'll give them a bit more. I don't know if it's good to have a long strip of farm there. Or how easy it is for them to get to. I assume they'll build their own buildings if they want. How many jobs? So like that has one of 18 workers that has one and needs 17 more. And this building as well. So just for the, whatever that is. Crops. Small barn. Each grain silo needs 4 people. Wow, I do not have enough people living in my town. How much money do we have? 5,000. And there's all these parks here. It's fine. We will... So no, again, it doesn't... Well, we can try and see how close the houses need to be. So, like, presumably these ones are too far away. Is that a person? Yeah, so now see part of it is focusing on what the citizens are saying. So this one lives in that tiny house, which was that one? Maybe. Oh no, they live in this one. Yes. They all say tiny house. Anyway, he's a follower of @mayor because most of my needs are fine. I have enough savings for my future. Cool. So we can speed up the game. 19% are unemployed. I mean, there's so many jobs going. Let's just speed up. I mean, I could add more parks, but that will cost me more money. Let's see if tomorrow, if people move in. And it literally is just a waiting game. Looks like nobody's moving to your city. Maybe you should build more houses, blocks, or give jobs to your citizens. I mean, there is enough zoned for anyone to do anything. They could build more commercial, they could build more farms, or they could move in. They said it would be between like 9 and 11, didn't they? Like, so the morning is when we're expecting more people. So there you go. People moving in. Not too many. Although, yes, more have arrived. So it's 31. It said something about building parks, so maybe we should do that a bit. Let's maybe add, or like back here where we don't need access to it. Maybe I should add the road back there anyway. Go on then. Let's do this for a road. I mean, they were able to build that one. Maybe we'll see if they can actually build on that. I'd like the big plot maybe for a house, and then we can put a park or two here. Again, it's telling me no one's moving in, but I think that's not necessarily a problem. You need more money to build residential area. Right, okay. At least I'm making money now. I was losing money before. Beautiful. What are these? Oh, this is the building offers a low improvement of the land value nearby within a range of 1 blocks. Right, so you can pay a lot more for things. The fountain. I don't know if there's a way to... Yeah, so you can drag that. But these can be quite expensive. But you can also mouse wheel on that. That's it. I did try earlier, but it didn't work. And you can unlock things when you have a higher mayor rank, which is useful. We're on 42 people. But I wanna put a park in. Go on, let's put some trees. Oh, they're big. Oh wait, no, that's the size of the land that's improving around. So I could put one there, but that would use up. It won't let me do that because I've zoned it. I mean, that's using up a lot of road space. It's fine. Why don't we stick a road in back here, which isn't road effective, and then just make all of this. No, you have to pay money for a residential area. I don't know, is that to like fill in the forms or something? So we're into February. 46 people. 47. What do we have to get to? 50 by April. Before April. So what, I've got one more day, one more chance to do it. So we're just gonna, with every bit of money we make, we're gonna put down, there you go, someone moved in there as well. We're at 51 and we have completed our optional challenge. And what point does it give to me? Like, I suppose I could lose people before April, so maybe it's not telling me that I've won just yet. I'm not sure the assistant, the mayor assistant telling me the same thing every day. Looks like nobody's moving into your city. When people are moving into the city and saying I should build more house blocks and will give jobs when there's loads and loads of jobs available. Actually, I mean, there's space for jobs anyway. No one wants to work at grain silos. Okay, some people do. So I still don't know how close is too close, or not close enough even. So even though they're like 2 by 1, it still says tiny house. I guess the land value is maybe, you know, similar to like an anno. You have to do certain things, give them certain resources to make them the type of people who wouldn't live in a tiny house. Potentially. Anyway, we're into April. Have we done this? Yes. I don't know if that's because I clicked on it. Anyway, congratulations, you have obtained all the signatures for this chapter. You'll be able to earn new ones in your next adventures. Continue to play. What's my other option? Exit. I like exit more. Oh, and you can make an emblem and stuff. That's cool. So we could make this orange and do other stuff to it. Maybe at those ranks you get to put things on it rather than just change the color. Don't know. Okay. Now, I mean, I didn't really want to continue playing, but there wasn't another option on that screen. Exit to menu. Save city. Okay. Right. So, yes, we got all 3 signatures in that one. So we can now do the second. Learn how the electricity network works and how your power issues affect your citizens. Hey, it's me again. We've been both recommended to help Windy Beach's mayor. We were quite good last time. We're a great team. Apparently all the citizens are unhappy about something. We should find out what. Are you the mayor's councillors? Of course, we're unhappy about something. There's not a power plug in town that works. I can't charge my new car. You gotta help me. Let's look at the energy view to check that out. First, click on the map button on the very top left of the screen, then select the energy map view to understand what's wrong with this city. Map view, the very top of the screen. This thing. Click all the things. It's none of those things. Click on the map button on the very top left of the screen. Then select energy map view. Energy. So that's a problem, obviously. Why didn't I think of it earlier? On this map, all the buildings are red, which means that there is no more electricity. For your citizens to be happy again, you have to place 2 wind turbines at the location indicated on your map. Build menu on the left, yeah. Then choose energy, then wind turbine. So power, it wants us to build wind turbines, which you can see it reduces, or as it says, deteriorates the land value within a range. Delivers 36 gigawatts. I mean, those are some very good wind turbines. Let's assume that it's a whole massive wind farm. Yes. Some of these numbers are about, I would say. But you can see solar panels are more expensive. Twice as good. Lower... I mean, I'd rather just build solar panels, really. Take up more space, but... and offers more jobs. But also has no detrimental effect. Anyway, wants us to build wind turbines. So, can't exactly see which one it wanted it on exactly. Let's assume those ones. Right, watch those houses being powered on. If nothing happens, make sure the turbines are connected to a road. Number of connected blocks. Bravo. In any case, you have given light to the city as bright as the Eiffel Tower. Yellow spheres you see on the screen represent the electricity that reaches the buildings. You can see that the buildings have turned yellow on the energy map. This means that they are powered. Outrageous people always forget me. How can I do without power? This old mechanic complaining. He needs electricity to run his old machines. I don't know if they know some mechanics and think they always complain. I mean, the developers. This old man refuses to be connected to the road for some obscure reasons, but that's his right. Let's use power lines to connect him to the electric network. What a good idea. That connects homes and preserves the environment. I think that you'll receive a signature. Electric lines from the build menu. Place them from a wind turbine all the way to the farm. Can hold while dragging. Yeah, click. Fine. Oh, let's change the angle a bit and zoom out. So, where's the farm? This thing. I mean, that's a barn, so sure, maybe that. So in the power line. And we should just... all of this is powered on as well, right? So we should just be able to do that. Yes. Okay. I can finally see around me. I mean, it's currently daytime, but sure. We've received a message from the president of the region. It's someone very well placed. Okay. He asked us to double our electricity production to prepare for a later event, but doesn't specify which one. Look at his message. double up your electricity production to prepare for a later event, but I don't specify which one. President of the region. I mean, it's exactly what this guy said. What is this? Tower block or something? This sounds all very plausible and official. I'm afraid we don't have any choice. Let's build 2 more wind turbines. The green hand. To improve your town's electricity production, build 2 more wind turbines. If you don't have enough money, wait until the taxes arrive in your bank account once a day / month. Okay. So 2 more wind turbines. Is there a reason can't just put them here? Need more money. We need 4,000. No, on 3,984. Okay. Okay. Another message from the region arrived. Here's a gift to thank you for your reactivity and your engagement with renewable energies. The Resid 3. Again, early access. So a few typos to be expected, or that's a joke. I don't know. What a nice person. It's wonderful. Well, look at this huge wind turbine. It's so powerful. It's absolutely necessary to put it here. Place the large wind turbine. Oh, so we've got a gift. Gift you just received. In the menu on the left, click on the gift icon. This is where you'll find the gifts offered during your missions. Menu on the left. It's not in the menu on the left, or maybe it means here. I get rid of that. Is there a gift section? I mean, I can see it there. I just meant, is there, because it said on the left. Needs, services. These are like map views, aren't they? Anyway, I can't see a gift section. It's free. Where do we build it? Anywhere? Can I rotate it? No, not with that button anyway. Maybe it'll tell us about rotating things later. Just because it has a different layout. Anyway, we'll put it there. Thank you for this infinite power supply. Anonymous citizen. Is he evil? Yes. His evil plan. Hacking the mailbox of the region's president was only the first part. See, it maybe was a purposeful typo, because hackers can't spell president. We need to do something, because this is terrible. This hacker is about to hijack all the region's electricity to execute a plan that sounds actually quite evil. We have to cut all power to the city to stop him. Go back to the energy map to identify the sources of energy and neutralize them. Try to destroy the power lines connecting the wind turbines to the rest of the city. You can also destroy the power sources themselves, but please remember how much each item costs to make. With the power sources inhibited, you will see the building color switch from yellow, which means powered, to red, which is unpowered. Okay, so we're going to... what are we going to do? Open up the energy view. I mean, this is a little puzzle kind of thing. Right, the easiest thing to delete, bulldoze, is that thing. And then these 2 bits of road. I mean, that road is now not very useful. Does that... Everything still looks powered. Right, there's power over here, is there? It said... Well, presumably green is providing power. Maybe these are still connected. Buildings data. Switch. Click to switch between 3D and data mode. Right, so energy supplier. those two are also providing. Because the road was just close enough. Was that what it was saying? So they are all still fully powered. That's lost power. Everything else still has power. Well, that's... No, that's just my cursor. Like, they're all just passing power to each other. Where are they getting power from? Or is this just close enough that they can still retrieve power from the power station? Destroy this road. Okay, so now they're running out of power. Great. Maybe it was that road? Or maybe it's just they had enough to last them some time. And now they've used it all up. In any case, we have completed the mission. The problem has been solved, and the criminal just got arrested by the police. Thank you for your help. You managed to stay calm and received a new signature. You can keep playing with the city or click quit to go back to the main menu. Yes, I'd like to go back to the main menu. It doesn't give you an option on this. You have to go back to here. So part 3 of the tutorial then. Build nice parks in town to make the residential areas more attractive. Learn how to raise the land value and how to construct multi-story buildings. Hola, plugs. Welcome to San Parcos. Most of the city staff is actually away on a business trip across the border. Thank you for your help in taking urban planning decisions. That's all right. The summer season is about to start. Hundreds of tourists are expected to come around in the streets of San Parcos. Unfortunately, the longer it goes, the less attractive our city becomes. We need to understand which parts of the city are more or less pleasant to live in. Let's look at the land value. Switch to land value map. In the maps, top left, and then choose land value. So maps, and then land value. Awesome. Do you see the green? The most attractive blocks next to the sea, in red, residential neighborhood where life isn't very colorful. But let me introduce you to Juan Balon, who came by to give us a presentation of the project. Buenas tardes. He's Juan Balon. I will probably stop doing terrible accents now. Sport coach at the school downtown. Our 6th graders have a team of motivated young soccer players but nowhere to train. Could you place a soccer field right next to the school? We should place it as close as possible to the residential area to increase the value of the houses there. Place the soccer field next to the houses and not too far from the school. Press E to rotate the building. Yes, now we know how to rotate things. So this is sports, and it wants a soccer field. Fitness zone. Oh dear. No, it is unlocked. I was just thinking it wouldn't be unlocked. Also the angle. Ooh, that is... This one, this map is different. It seemed to be... No? Really? It seemed to be doing a slightly different rotation. Anyway, what we're doing. Building a free school. E to rotate. And we want it as close to the center as possible. Not quite sure what those arrows are. Entrance and exit, maybe? Perfect, thank you. You've received a wonderful drawing signed by the whole junior team. The Ratinas. You thank me. Gotta go, my next class is in 5 minutes. I haven't changed yet. You know, some public buildings such as parks are a great job opportunity for your citizens. These jobs are connected to the budget you allocate them. The more you spend, the more the public service jobs will be coveted. Click on the soccer field you just built to show its overview on the screen. Raise the park's budget to 100%. Wait for a team of 11 players to join. Does that mean this budget? What did it want? Park's budget to 100%. But that's not Park's budget, that's just wages subsidy. What does it want? Do I put that up to 100? I mean, I've got 11 employed. We've gathered a new soccer team here. Could you help us picking a colour and a name for our team? We will wear the colours of the city when we play against rival teams. Don't forget to follow our results on the network. It's an honour to have you as a supporter. So we're going to be blue or we're going to be red? Lovely Ducks or the successful Velociraptors? Well, we want to be successful, don't we? Even if we have to be evil Velociraptors. Cool. But also, it wanted us to put the tax rate up to 100. So is that this thing? I don't know. Even though we've got the people on the team. Just... maybe. I had the mayor on the phone. He's really happy about our decision to build a soccer field. You know what? I'm sure everyone would love more parks in our town. Something tells me it's the destiny of San Parcos. Oh, but what are the odds? 5 local manufacturers are giving us the construction of a park for San Parcos. Place 3 more parks. Choose from those gifted to you. So, alright. We can choose tennis court, skate park, or there's fountains as well. Who's choosing a fountain when you can have, I suppose, the maintenance per month 500 versus free? Which one's cheap then? Tennis court and skate park. Let's go with those, even if the swimming pool is quite good. No, it's a tutorial. Let's go with the swimming pool. Which doesn't fit. Cannot build swimming pool on water. I mean, you should build water on a swimming pool. Anyway, it's too big. I assume it's these things where they are saying they want things. So we built, what did we build? Now build, well, we built a skate park, now it's the tennis court, and then with the last one, there are other options. Fitness zone, or a basketball court. Let's go with basketball. That won't fit. Does the fitness zone? No. I think they've done it deliberately. Anyway, fountain. City has got some new colours to offer already. I'm sure our houses and apartments won't take much time before growing up. The mayor is again unreachable. These are days I'm really wondering what everyone is doing around here. Did you know you can get some financial help when you're broke? Ah, you knew that. Yes, alone. Yeah, right. That's what I'm talking about. Let's spend all the money we have on new green areas. I'm sure we can find more alleys to cover with grass. So it wants us to have no money, less than 100. So, I mean, that's still free. Where's the green areas? All these things, right. What is the most expensive bit of grass about? A small square. Should I be focusing on this end? A small playground. It's not going to fit. Fit there. And we can fit in a small park here. You need more money. Okay. Fine, we'll have another fountain. And another green space. I think I managed to choose all the expensive things. Great job. I'm sure we made an excellent job for our city. No problem with the mayor Everyone will love these parks when they come back. Good afternoon. Remember that in your political adventures, the banks will always be there to help you, obviously. And depending on the size of your city, we'll be able to lend you more or less money. Yes, and you can do anything with it. No one's here watching you. I know it's not for free, calm down, but you can, of course, choose how much you give back per month. How amazing is that? Adam Councillor signed the papers for you. You're going to receive the $10,000 as discussed. It's perfect. We're going to be able to have more fun with the decoration. We're going to do some heavy works here. Don't forget to wear a helmet. Safety first. Clean up the area. Destroy the central farming area. So bulldozer, shift to draw a rectangular area. This thing. I mean, I feel a bit mean, but fine. That's great. Now only the farming zones remain. When you bulldoze a zone building, such as houses, shops, or farms, the zone remains. This is called urban planning. We're going to use the dezoner tool now. Clean up the area, select the dezoner. Or press G, hold shift. Yes, fine. So it's this one? Yeah. Oh no, hold shift, like it told you to. Hold on. Hello, Madam Councillor. We just finished the destruction of the farming area. The owner left, apparently quite furious to see his home destroyed for a park. See, I told you. He said he'll never vote for the mayor again. It's very sad to hear, but never mind him. We're about to build the new central park of San Parcos. Rebuild the area prettier than this old farm. Fill the whole zone with parks, alleys, and trees to give San Parcos a nice central park. Be creative. Do they know who I am? Right, creativity isn't necessarily in my bones. Also, we have 10k. Like, should we not just build the cheapest things? And are these already alleyways? Right, so we're just going to go around the outside and have the... what are these? Fir trees. So that no one can get into the park. That's the way we like it. And then we're going to have some palm trees. Just in the four corners. Trimmed. Like so. A green space. I mean, it's all a bit green, isn't it? And a fountain. Or several. And then a small park in the park. Or several small parks in the park. And then what's going to go on the end? Has to be a 1x1. So we could either have more palm trees. Palm trees would go. Jumping up and down, look how pretty and attractive San Parcos has become. Just have to await new tourists. Is that even possible? Tourists coming for a park? I suppose Central Park, but there's a bit more to New York than that. Anyway, I can't wait to show that to the mayor. We're definitely going to get promoted. Just arrived and I'm back in San Parcos. How did the management of the town go during my trip? Done some great things. Look at all these parks. San Parcos is beautiful now. Oh, good lord, are you crazy? Have you even thought about the budget? A soccer field, that's okay. But now, oh my, I'm not sure we can finance it. Well, I didn't think so either, but he wanted to do it. Show the budget screen by clicking on the button at the bottom of the screen. You can also press F2 to open it. The bottom of the bottom of the screen. Get rid of these things. So they mean... Which ones do they mean? There were like these other options, but I don't think that's quite what I mean. I mean, the budget's right here at the top of the screen. It also said F6. What a disaster. I'm looking at these numbers and it's all red. This is catastrophic. The city needs more income. Adjust the taxes to get a positive balance. Within the lower part of this window are the incomes and expenses of your city. The higher the taxes, the more money you'll collect from citizens. The budgets for public services should be lowered, but this is for another chapter. Okay. I do want to try pressing F2 and F6. F6 opens that. F2. I don't know if that's doing anything. Anyway, F6. So it wants us to increase the tax rate. Do we annoy people? Yes, that will annoy all the people. And businesses, let's stick it all up to 10%. And we're now in the green. Or the black in terms of business, financial terms. Right, you happy? How long do I have to wait for you to realize that it's green? That one. Budget is now positive. We can keep the city running. I'll take back the control of this town now. Thank you for being here during our trip. I'm going to endorse you with my signature because I believe in you. Now you're jumping into city management. Think about your actions and take responsibility for your decisions. Good luck. It was delightful meeting you. We had so much fun. I hope you'll come back to San Marcos soon. Great. And election day. Come visit New Detroit City. Help the current mayor, Glitch Peterson, to handle their re-election. Listen and ask the citizens their needs. Hello, plugs. Welcome. I'm Glitch Peterson, the mayor of New Detroit City. We'll be together for the rest of your training. Tomorrow is a big day for us all. We're happy you've joined us in the team right on time. Look at our fantastic city. I've been the mayor of New Detroit City for 46 months. As your training told you, I gave enough job opportunities for all the citizens. I heard them a few years ago asking for a house and a job to pay their bills, so I gave them some. And look at the money we make. Ha, I told you I was born to be a successful mayor. I mean, only making $100 a month, but fine. Tomorrow's election day. We're going to have a good, confident sleep. I still wonder what happens when we click on the mandate button on the top of the screen. I guess that's not related to anything useful. Anyway, good night. Check this mandate panel to find out. Click on the button to show the political situation. This thing. Wait for election day. So, the city population will vote for the mayor soon. Is Mayor Plugs doing a good job? No. I mean, I've been here like for all of 5 seconds. City population will vote. Have you heard we're election day today? This is so exciting. Who said I'm not good mayor? Only 25% of the population is happy and wants to vote for us. Oh boy, we're in trouble. This is definitely not enough. We have only 24 hours to act and make them happy. I mean, surely if today is election day, then you've already missed the vote because they should be voting right now. I remember I received some complaints from them, but I forgot to deal with this stupid paperwork. Sometimes I can easily forget things. Open the happiness view to see where are living the citizens that are less happy. Where are the less happy citizens living? Go on then. So I assume be up here, happiness. Gonna zoom out. So the less happy ones are up here. The larger homes have larger income as more problems. Larger homes have larger income as more problems. See these red bars? It's very unhappy citizens. We should ask them their concerns before they vote. Sure. Do you have Facebook? Find Clark Spence from the apartment's population list. They live in the large blue building. It's next to the kids' playground. Read the Facebook profile to see what's the matter. Blue building next to kids' playground. Clark spent. Clark is a citizen of rank 2 and has more civic requirements to get their vote. That sounds about right. We should build a school over there to eventually get the neighborhood more educated. It's also a great source of jobs. If we build it next to the park, it should be close enough to the residential zone to cover the close neighborhood. Wait a minute, I'm assuming the region is actually subventioning a school project. I almost forgot about it. Paperwork. Anyway, I finally had them on the phone. They are granting us a primary school. This is perfect to save election day and our job. Let's build the school in the heart of the residential area next by the parks. This is the best place to cover as much houses as possible. This far into the tutorial has a few more typos and stuff, at least in English. Again, they're not English, and this is the non 1.0 release, so expect some of these to be fixed in the near future. What are we doing? Okay, so we're building the school. Public services, primary school, and it wants us to put it here. Are you happy now? Let's see the happiness map again. So that, yes, they changed the map to education view. So no one's being educated. Now happiness, most people are slightly happier. I believe the vote's intentions have changed. Let's get this magical information again. $1,000, what a bargain. Kiddo, let's roll. Get a fresh poll. As for a new opinion poll, we should have gained 10 points and be around 40% now. So here, order a new poll. All right, so that was this morning also. 13 say no, 23 say yes. Going up in the polls. I mean, we're high enough to win, I would say. Who said solving the problems at the last minute wasn't working? I think if we keep doing this, we can get the majority. I have a friend who lives in the Eastern Market. You can ask them some help. They will let you know their concern in the city. Are you on Barker? Find Elisa Day, who lives in the eastern side. They live in a beautiful green building just in front of the statue. The farmer. Now let's send them a command message in their Barker profile. Open the Barker panel of Elisa Day and send them help to get their opinion. Don't forget the exclamation mark to start with. So I have to type. I don't feel safe in my neighborhood. You've proved asking politely. People can help you. I'm sure you can ask more from your citizens with different commands. So back in our happiness issues, said they feel safer with a police station. I mean, they didn't say that, they just said they didn't feel safe. I'm sure that it's the case for many other citizens. Let's build a police station between the two districts. It covers a large area so you can place it afar the expensive, place it far from the expensive downtown. I think it's what it's trying to say. So public services and a police station, which they're giving us for free. And it's also telling us where to put it, and there's only one place to put it. Let's get a fresh poll. So, I mean, before we get a fresh poll, we pause it, and there are traffic safety. Yeah, okay, so it's already showing the safety. It's a shame they didn't show it to us before, or I wasn't paying enough attention. I mean, I think they changed the map, so it was showing us, but anyway. Order a new poll. I mean, it's quite expensive to get a new poll. Why has it gone the other way? Not in favor. Okay. Wait for the results to finish the training. I'm interested to know what other commands you can ask your citizens. Was that fireworks? What's that? I mean, there's no power down here. What's happened to the map? Do I order a new poll? $19. I mean, it's not 100% accurate. That's what I'm getting. It's fine. We'll just Is it a plane? Should we connect these things up so they have power down here? I have no idea what's happening down here. We wouldn't have made it without each other. That was an intense day. You have all the information to become yourself a famous mayor in classic mode. Thank you for your help. See you soon. You've won the elections. So, what's it? 185 votes have been counted. 150 voted yes to re-elect. 35 voted no. Re-elected for another mandate of 4 years. Satisfied a major part of the population, but it's not over yet. Try to do your best during the next mandate to keep the city growing and its citizens happy, or it may not be as easy now. So next mandate, does it tell you? It just says in mandate. I was thinking it may be like giving you specific goals, like you have to get the population up to this amount, or like, you know, you have to keep the education above 72% or whatever it is. But I guess not. I've got all my stars, so I guess I can exit. And we'll hit save anyway. Just in case I can't exit. And that is, yeah, 3 signatures. So that is the tutorial. And then the next thing is to play a classic game. I'm going to do a cut here. This has been the tutorial. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. And if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.